Okay, I don't have a second set of hands, so the first thing I've done is placed organic olive oil between the first and second glue traps so that he can start to get his tail loosened. We want the head loosened last, not first. Okay, buddy, yeah, we don't want to hurt you here. Get further up under you here. There we go. It's moved. Oh yeah, we're getting closer, much closer. Don't want to tear the skin on his belly. You gotta be really careful here. Plenty of oil there. Just has to work its way under. And I think he's been at it so long that he's kind of given up trying. So he just needs some help. Let's get that up under there. You push down on that glue if your hook is really well oiled. Let the oil run under there for a bit, and then try again. Now be really careful you don't break any vertebrae, especially on a little guy like this. I almost wish he was bigger. Okay, oh, look at that. He's starting to move himself. Great. Come on, little dude. You can do it. Poor little dude. This is why we don't like glue boards. This is cruel. Sometimes it's often unintentional, but the end result is the same. Even though rattlesnakes are kind of scary to people, they serve a really valuable purpose in their respective habitats. So these are not intended for snakes. This was purely an accident. I know the homeowner feels awful about it. But it's just, this is just one way to show you what happens to a poor animal that gets stuck in one of these things. They catch a lot of non-target species. These are intended for mice and rats. Rats can usually get themselves back off of these, so they don't work real well for rats anyway. But they catch a lot of lizards and a lot of snakes, a lot of really beneficial animals in our region, and that's just sad. Okay, see, we're all the way under there now. That's great. So we can just move around under there, kind of side to side, get that oil up under there, because his tail's stuck really bad. Hopefully we'll almost have half of him out of this thing. So we're just going to take our time and go back and forth. Once I'm dealing with one glue board, this is going to get a lot easier. Until then, it's just going to be tough. Up. Okay, buddy. Easy here. Easy. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Let's stop this and see if we can get this guy out of here. We'll be back. Almost there. We're almost there. He's just given up trying to do this himself. He's exhausted. Or she. All right, little guy. We're almost there. We're so close. This one little corner is really bad. But it's moving. Look at that. We're finally getting movement. Free movement from glue. Boy, this stuff's nasty. Okay. Okay, looks like his tail's coated. Stuck right on the very end there. All right, baby. We'll get you out. See how my stick slides right under there, and it's sliding under there because my stick is also full of oil. So every time I move my stick beneath his belly there, it keeps coating his belly with more oil. And when they're stuck this hard, you really don't have much choice. You're just gonna have to dig up under there. You can push the glue down so that you don't hurt the snake. Okay, sweetheart, we got you off of here. Stuck on one little piece of glue. Yep, one piece of glue left there. We gotta get it soaked in oil here. Get some oil out of the corner here. Yeah, he's so stuck, he's just giving up. He's really giving up, poor thing. He's so stuck. Wow. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, looks like we might have a free tail here. Let's see, is your tail free, bud? There's one piece of glue stuck to his rattle. See if I can push that off of there. I can see it. Doggone it. Wow, stubborn glue. Very stubborn glue. This stuff is terrible. Okay, bud. Yeah, I can see strands of it on my hook. Okay, let's get you up, up, up. We're so close. We're so close, and then we can get you off of this thing and flip you over. That's all I want. Oh, man, it's so close. I think we have a free tail. We have a free tail. Amazing. Okay. This is why the people who work with me, I always tell them, use your tools for all kinds of stuff, because you never know what you're going to need to be able to use them, what you might need to use them for. And the better you are with using them as a second set of hands for whatever, the better off it's going to be for some poor animal like this one. So this isn't something I recommend anybody without venomous skills do ever. Don't even try. Find someone who knows what they're doing. Not just claims they know what they're doing, but someone that you know knows what they're doing. Okay, we are back. And we are dealing with this poor stuck snake. He really got the short end of the stick here. Okay. So we know his tail's loose, and we know this is all soaking in oil, so that should move pretty easily. And yep, it does. So if we're just really careful here, really careful. Drain some of this off because we don't want him to drown. Don't want his lung, I should say, full of oil. Oh, his mouth's open now. You can see his mouth's open. He's not a happy guy. I don't blame him. I wouldn't be either. I wouldn't be the least bit happy if this was me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push my hook under a few areas here to let the oil get itself under there. In areas where it looks like I can get under there safely. Pushing really hard. The more oil I can get up underneath his back now, whoops, the easier it's going to be for him to free himself. No matter how tempted you are, you don't stick your hands in there. I know, buddy. We're trying. We're really trying here. Yes, I know this sucks. Yeah, I hate glue boards probably not quite as much as you do right now, but I hate them anyway. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of... Awesome. Okay. So we're going to let this kind of slide around a little bit. Amazing. So we're going to keep going here. Without my hook getting stuck in glue. Oh boy, that stuff's bad. Again, getting cramps in my hands. Gotta switch hands here. Being ambidextrous has its advantages when you're dealing with something like this. Know how to use all of your tools with both of your hands. Okay, buddy. Yeah, he's really stuck right there. See if I can get that off of there. All right, all right. Let's keep you back here. Stay there. Oh boy, are you slickery. You are a slickery little snake. Poor guy. This glue is awful. This stuff should be banned. I've trapped a bazillion rodents in my life, and I've never felt it necessary to use one of these dang things. I don't think I ever will. So we're going to use a little bit more. I know, buddy. This sucks for you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you sit in this for a minute. Let you wiggle yourself around. I need to re-oil my hook. My hook is getting stuck in this stuff now, as you can see. This stuff is terrible. Terrible. Yeah, see all the green? This stuff's just disgusting. Where'd I put the oil? Okay. There we go. All right, buddy. Let's get a little bit. Right in there, right there in the bend. We'll let it sit there for a few minutes and then we'll come back. One of the worst glue boards I have ever dealt with. Get more oil under there. Easy there, buddy. Too tired to try, or I'd just let you lie here and wrangle yourself out, but you're not going to do that. You're just too exhausted. Please don't buy these things. Please. This level of suffering for any animal is just... I'm sorry, it's not cool. I don't want any part of it. Okay, we are getting somewhere. So we've got a few inches left. We finally got him removed from that big spot under there. This stuff is weird. What a beautiful little guy. Look at that. Beautiful little snake. We've got one spot here where his skin is stuck so bad. I'm praying we can get that out of there without... We just got to get more oil under there. He's so stuck he can't do it himself. He's just done. I don't know how long he was like this, but it's obviously... Oh my goodness, we're getting somewhere. Obviously too long. I'm stuck in this stuff again. Even with oiled. All right, buddy, we're getting closer. I know. Hang on, let me get some more oil under here so we can... I know it. I'd want to bite somebody too. Yeah. I would want to bite somebody too. Yes, I would. Repeatedly. And don't blame me a bit. Not your fault. Yeah, there's a couple pieces of that stuff. This stuff is terrible. Not your average glue board. I don't know what this is, but it's awful. Whatever. Oh, awesome. Okay, we are getting closer. Okay, buddy. Hardest part's going to be your head. Don't hurt your jaw. Or anything else for that matter. Pits. Anything. Okay. There's that piece. Careful. Can I break that loose without causing a problem? I think maybe I can. This is terrible. Oh my goodness. No way this guy could wriggle himself loose. He's so exhausted. He'd have just died here. As you can see, there's like fibers in this green junk. Whatever it is, it's awful. I hate for a child to get stuck in this stuff. It's terrible. Oh my gosh, I think I got it. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? Where are we at, kid? Okay. There's still one big chunk of this stuff stuck on him right there. Hopefully I can get that off of there. My hands are going numb, but I can't use gloves. I can't feel what I'm doing with them on. Okay, let's try that. See what happens now. I like to use organic olive oil. That way I know there's no additives or anything in it. The last thing this guy needs is to be exposed to something nasty or artificial after what he's endured, or she. Don't bother to try to sex this guy. I'm too busy with this. Okay. You can hear those break, those fibrous strands in this stuff. Okay. All right. Oh, we're so close. We're getting there, kid. And you're so oiled up, you shouldn't get stuck on any of this. All right. Oh, you're so pretty. Look at you. Such a pretty little kid. Okay, but really careful with the neck here. Really tender area. Very easily damaged or injured. As you can see, his whole head's moving as I try to move his neck because of this nasty stuff. Oh, poor guy. Get this up in here. Okay, here we go. How much of this can I get off of here? Oh my gosh, it's so stuck right there. This stuff is awful. Wow. There's no way to cut it, really. It just has to eventually get oil soaked and slide off, and this guy's just too darn weak to do it himself. So we just keep going. And we just have to be really gentle with every move we make. We don't want to hurt him. Don't want to hurt his jaw. Especially with his head stuck like that. You could easily injure his jaw. With no good... If he doesn't have a good jaw, he'll never be able to eat. So he would then need to be euthanized, which would really blow after going through all this. So, okay, we're getting there. We're getting closer. And my phone's probably going to run out of juice before this is done. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would have, but I was not expecting this poor guy to be this profoundly stuck to this nasty crap. Okay, buddy. Yeah, look at all that. Okay. Let's see if we can break that up. Oh my goodness. It's terrible. Be really careful not to pull his head or damage his neck. Oh man. Okay, we are almost there. Look at that beautiful little thing. What a beautiful little snake. Wow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Notice he has not tried to rattle, and he's got enough to do that. That's how exhausted he is. And that's a really good indication that a snake is truly exhausted if they can't, if they don't even attempt to rattle anymore, and that's what they do best. So with his head here, here's where we got to be the most careful. We need to get some more oil under here. I'll leave the hook there. Get the oil under there. There we go. Too bad he's not strong enough to wriggle himself out. He could have been out of there a long time ago if he had the energy to do it. Poor guy. Okay, here we go, bud. Here we go. Let's get that up under your little head. Little tiny head. We should have a bigger head right now. But we gotta work with what we got, right? Right. Okay. Get that oil under there. Let it do its thing. I know it. This is awful. I would be terrified. Yeah, I know. I would be terrified if I was stuck in this thing. It's terrible. Okay, buddy. Let's get you loose. And with this guy, once he's loose, I'm going to let him sit in oil for a bit because he's got strands of this garbage, this green garbage, stuck all over him. And that's not healthy. It could prevent him from having a healthy shed later. Unhealthy sheds can end up causing all kinds of health problems. We don't want that for him, not after everything he's been through. Yep, we've got your head half loose there, mister. We're gonna keep trying. Not gonna quit until we're done. Look at that, he's not even trying. He's just done. Poor thing. Anybody who uses these things needs to be really careful about where they're putting them. You don't place these in like in your garage or out in the backyard or anywhere where wildlife can end up stuck to it. This is just sad. I hope his eyes aren't damaged. I have no way of knowing because I haven't been able to see the top of his head since I picked him up. I'm being really careful to try to stay away from his eyes. See, there's one eye. If I can get right in between his, right to the center of his head, that'd be great, but that's wishful thinking right now. Okay, buddy. We're almost there. We are so close. We just gotta be so careful. Yes. We gotta be, oh my God, this stuff is awful. God, who manufactured this? I need to find out who manufactured this stuff. It's disgusting. It's like trying to dig a rattlesnake out of concrete. Unbelievable. You poor thing. Okay. Oh, we're close. Look at that. It looks like just his neck is stuck now. His head's loose. Yep, your jaw's working. I see your mouth. Okay. Yes, let's get your neck off of there. That's all that's left, bud. You can do it. Come on, help me out, little. Help me out a little. Help me out a little. Let's get you off of there. I know you're exhausted. I'm so sorry. I don't like having to do this, but I don't want you to die here either. Oh, Jesus. This is terrible. Whoever manufactures these things feels like crap, because they certainly deserve to. Do not buy these things, people. Please. Do not buy these. There's always another way. These are totally unnecessary. Oh gosh, we're so close. We're so darn close. There's one strand holding his head under there, and I can't seem to break it loose. Wow. Okay, more oil. I destroy his poor head. We're so close. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. This is so wrong for you to have to go through this. Oh, look at that. 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 See, he's still stuck by that strand, whatever it is. Oh, this stuff's horrible. Wow. Just terrible. Okay, bud. We don't want you to drown in oil here, so... Oh, yeah, look at that. Stuck to the top of his head. It gets stuck to his eyes. Oh, doggone. Oh, you poor guy. Let's get your body over here. There you go. Look at you. You're so pretty. You're so really a beautiful little guy. How am I going to get that off of there without hurting you? Oh, man, look at that. This stuff is disgusting. Okay. You look closely. Look at the top of his head. See how that's stuck to the top of his head? He's got a lot on his belly like that as well. All that needs to come off. So we're just going to let him sit and chill out for a while. Let the oil do its magic.